guys, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, my name is Gwen or Gwendolyn, whichever one you would like to call me. I am so glad you are here, and hopefully your new year has kicked off on a great start and all is well with you. In the meantime, you guys, before 2023 even kicked in, I was on the move, I was on the go, you guys, and I made sure that I was knocking almost everything out that I could possibly do. I had a little break from mommy mode because my son's father picked him up and he was gone for like a week. So I was able to get all of the Christmas decor down, all of the Christmas trees, and just donate old clothes. And I just cleaned out my closet and got all of the clothes out of here that I just didn't want anymore, and shoes. And I even did the same thing for my son's closet. And I just donated and gave everything away to the Goodwill. And then, you know, I cleaned all of my makeup brushes. I washed my car, I washed my hair, and I was just doing everything. I'm not the girl that do the black eyed peas and all of that kind of stuff. I don't know, girl. I've never done that. And I also feel that some of the stuff is just a little bit superstitious. I mean, honey, there have been times that I have cleaned every inch of clothes in my house, cleaned everything, and then the year still wasn't that great. So I don't know, you be the judge of that. But anyway, you guys, out with the old and in with the new. A goodbye to 2022 and hello 2023. Okay, so this year, you guys, I was just saying, oh my God, I just want to do so much better than last year. Because when I look back and I reflect on my 2022, and I was just asking myself, you know, like, okay, what was it about this year? I don't feel like 2022 was my worst year. I have been hearing some people say, oh, 2022 was just like the worst year of my life. I thank God that I don't have that. I don't feel that. I won't say it was the best year of my life, but it was not the worst year of my life. I feel like I was doing better than 2021. But anywho, so as I reflect back on my 2022, I can say there were some things that I felt like was an accomplishment for me. I felt like I was being noticed by brands, and I'm like, okay, little old me, you know, I really don't even have a large following or anything like that. But brands was reaching out to me, you guys. I don't know where they came from, how they came to me, but I was very grateful. And yeah, so I was starting to tap into a little bit of brand deals and stuff, and you know, do a little bit of sponsorships and stuff like that. So that was great. I feel like that was one of my accomplishments last year in 2022. I also was able to hit the threshold of 1,000 subscribers. We did discuss that in our one of our 2022 videos. You guys know if you watched that video. So, you know, that I felt like that was something that was great about 2022. Also, I feel like I did improve a little bit on my editing. Okay, it was not so amateur as it was when I first started YouTube, you guys. So I feel like my editing got a little bit better. I think anything that you consistently do will begin to improve. Just it will improve if you just consistently do it. At some point it's going to start to get better. So those are the things that I feel that I accomplished a little bit in my 2022. But I feel like one thing I think was a good improvement for my 2022 is that I got myself a therapist. Okay, I have a therapist. We talked about that. I think everybody should have a mental release. They should be able to release whatever is on their mind and not have to feel judged, or you know, not have to talk to somebody that you're really close with, and maybe it's just something you just don't want to tell somebody else, or you don't want it to come back and, you know, be like a I told you so or something. So, you know, you go and you get those things off your mind with a therapist. I think a therapist is essential, you guys. So I did get myself a therapist in 2022. We'll be keeping her for the entire 2023 as a mental release. And I also feel that I was able to keep up with my skincare. So these things I am very happy to say that I did in my 2022, and I am continuing these things in my 2023. And also just like my feminine side, like I'm already feminine by nature, but it was just more things that I learned about it, and I did enjoy indulging in that information and beginning to implement those things into my life. So those are some other things that I could say that were great about my 2022. I will also add that one of my biggest lessons for 2022 was realizing that life is a journey and it takes time to grow, and also that you just have to have a little bit of patience. So, sometimes we want things so quick, we want it fast, we want it like right away, like hurry up, like gosh, like what's going on here? Am I not doing that good? Am I not doing well? You see, like, it just seemed like it's just not going as fast as you want it to go. But I realized that I needed to enjoy the journey and not constantly just sit back and complain about the journey. I think that's a big no-no, you guys. I don't think I will be doing any of that in 2023, and I hope you won't either. So I have decided to just go with the flow of things and just, enjoy what I'm doing, enjoying editing, enjoying recording, enjoying the journey of YouTube, because this is not an overnight success platform. You have to put in the work. You have to do what the necessary things that needs to be done for anything to grow. I don't care what you're doing. If you're starting a business, it don't have to be YouTube. It could be any type of business. Everything starts at the bottom. It's 0 subscribers, or no one knows who you are, or no one knows about your platform. Nobody knows where your website is at. And it's like you really have to get out and put in the work. You know how God say faith without works is dead? It's like what are you doing? You have to put in some form of leg work for anything to get off the ground. So I've learned that is one of my biggest lessons, is things take time to grow. So 0 subscribers turn into 10 subscribers, turn into 50 and 100 and then 500 and etc. Everything takes time to grow, and with a little bit of patience, Gwendolyn, talking to myself, you will get there. Just relax, woosah, and do what you have to do, girl. So one of the things that kind of like bothered me a lot in 2022, it was like one of the hardest battles going on in my head, was when I used to feel like I just wanted to quit. Like I just wanted to throw in the towel and just forget this. I don't know, should I be here? Should I not be here? Am I doing something wrong? What am I not doing right? Just going through all of the emotions in my head with stuff like that, and not even paying attention. Hello, you started here, and there's growth, baby. It's there. You just not paying attention to it. You just, come on, let's get it together. So I think one of the hardest things for me was just feeling like I wanted to quit and throw in the towel. And then I heard someone say to me, well, just because you're not where you want to be, you're not going to show up for the people that's already showing up for you now. You're going to just abandon those because it's not where you want it to be. And I really had to think about that statement. And I'm like, you know what? That's very, very true. You need to show up for the people that's already showing up for you. Just be there for those people and just focus on the ones that's here for you. And I thought that was a really good concept. I implemented it in my life, and I am free from those thoughts. Thank you. There's a lot of things that I could be totally grateful for in 2022. Just grateful that I made it through to 2023. Thankful and grateful for my son and our health and the roof that's over our head. And we could go on and on about things that we're very, very grateful for. There are so many in the millions that we could be grateful for. I don't want to go over the entire list, but I do thank God for all things. I thank him for life and just being able to make it to another year. So things that I feel that I should improve on this year that wasn't really that great last year, I would say definitely is consistency. Just pushing myself to constantly get content out and do what needs to be done for anything that I'm involved in. Like I said, not just YouTube, but just whatever I'm involved in, just being consistent and being there and being in the moment. Also, I think I should improve my being more disciplined with my finances, okay? Because sometimes I like to buy this, I like to buy that, and I'm not, and that's just not it for 2023. It's like growth has to take place. So these are some things that I feel like I need to improve that I wasn't doing that well in 2022 with. So I want to kind of like do better in 2023, if you know what I mean. So now for 2023, I do have some goals, and I was just sitting back asking myself, okay, Gwendolyn, how are you going to implement these goals? Like, what's the plan? Okay, so I realized you can't just have goals and you don't have a plan of action. How are you going to make these things happen for you? So of course, okay, so one of the ways I decided to put my plans into action is to first write them down. I begin to brainstorm over them and get everything written down so that I can see it. And I decided to add the gym in the first part of the morning and just implement all of my plans and goals into my everyday life. So this is my way of getting these things done for 2023. And all I have to do now is just take action and execute them. So one of my goals for 2022 was having a healthier lifestyle and moving my body, okay? Because you guys know the older we get, our metabolism slows down, etc. And I'm like, okay, if you want to be around here, baby, for your son, because y'all know I have a son, my little boy Legend, he's only 7, and I'm like, Gwen, if you want to be here and you want to be around, baby, you need to be moving and shaking, okay? You need to be moving this body and doing what you need to do. So I did start a gym membership. I did sign up at the gym, and I have been going, and so I feel like my 2023 has gotten off on a great start. Although I'm just getting here over to my channel because, of course, like I said, my son was out on a 2 weeks winter break, and he just went to school on the 9th, and today is like what, the 12th or the 11th. So as soon as I got him back out of the house, I got back to our regular routine. But in the meantime, for the new year, I did start I decided to go to the gym. It just feels like it was boring to me. I was going to the park and just walking outside in nature, which is great to do. You know, it's fresh air, it's nature, etc. But it was boring. And then there were things that I didn't even know that I wasn't, you know, I would just go there and walk or maybe do a little jog or a step up or something. But in reality, that just wasn't enough for my body. But when I got over to the gym, I did have the opportunity to have a trainer that trains me at the gym, and who taught me about upper body and who taught me about lower body and taught me about the cardio and etc. And these are things that I don't know. This stuff is like French to me, okay? Because all I do is just walk, baby. And he's like, no, baby, you got to do a little bit more than that, mama. So, you know, I've been pairing up with him and talking with him. He's been teaching me things, and I've been learning. And the gym is just so much more motivating. There's people in there walking around. You know, you got everybody there for a purpose and doing what they have to do. But I did not walk in there with goals. Like, they were like, okay, so what is your goal? Like, you know, what is it that you want to do? How much weight you want to lose? And I said, you know what? I'm not really, this is not about a goal. This is truly about my life. Like this, I want this to be a lifestyle. I don't want to hit the goal and say, okay, well, I've hit the goal now, I'm gonna leave now, I'm done, I did what I came here to do. But I feel like if you make it a lifestyle, and this, I want it to be like waking up in the morning and brushing my teeth. You know, like this is something that I want to do forever. Like I don't want to quit anymore. I just want it to be a lifestyle. So my trainer was like, you know, 21 days, things become a habit after 21 days. I just need you to push yourself past the 21 days. And then let's get to a level of, okay, you know, you're going to be here to stay. So we're just going to take it one day at a time. That's all we can do, baby. So the next thing I have been doing for 2023 is just trying to eat a little bit more healthier. I was so happy when I received the Ninja blender for Christmas. That thing is amazing, okay? So I have been able to, it motivates you to just go when you're grocery shopping, and I'm out getting my groceries. My cart is now filled with a lot of fruits and a lot of vegetables and stuff like that because I have a juicer to blend them up. And you know, it's exciting. It's something to do that's different from 2022. I love that blender. I'm like seriously juicing like crazy now. And it's been a lot of change in my body since I have started it. And I'm very grateful for that. So just living a little bit more of a healthier life and moving my body is one of my goals for 2023. So another one of my goals for 2023, I just want to continue to grow. And I do want to continue to get more sponsorships. Now I know that's going to consist of me constantly working and being on here and being consistent. So I'm just hoping for more growth and more sponsorships and more brand deals and things like that. I hope that continues. But in the meantime, you know, so like I said, just got to be consistent and keep working and growing and doing what you have to do. So that is another one of my goals for 2023. So my next goal for 2023 is just building better relationships and simply eliminating the useless ones. I mean, you know, if you take an inventory of your life and you just sit back and you think, you know, what is this relationship doing for me? Is it substantial? Like, is it going to cause me to grow? Is it positive? What is it? Why are you here? You know what I mean? And what I'm saying is not to be rude to anyone or mean to anyone, but you just gradually move those things out of your space. It's senseless. It's not doing anything for you. And begin to build better relationships with people who are like-minded, or somebody who is where I want to be, or somebody who is definitely going to motivate me to be even better, even a better Gwendolyn in 23 than I was in 22. I could do that for myself. I thank God that I have a mental to motivate myself, but it is also an extra amazing bonus to have friends, relationships, people, whether it's co-workers, whomever in your life, that actually aids in getting you to the next level. That's what I need for 2023, girlfriend. Also in 2023, y'all, I have a very bad habit from 2022 and all of the years. I just don't go to bed early. I'm not an early girl. I feel like I need to get more rest at night. I need to get to bed earlier and I need to rise earlier, you guys. Now, I do get up like 7-ish in the morning, after 7 o'clock, before 7:30, because I do have to get my son out to school. But I don't know, you guys. I just feel like I'm not getting enough rest at night because I'm not going to sleep earlier. I think that affects my productivity, is what I'm trying to say. I think if I was able to get enough rest at night, I would be even more eager in the morning to run and do what I need to do. So, you know, if you're not getting enough rest, you're going to be dragging and sluggish. You know, I get up now. Don't think I don't get up. I get up and do what I have to do. But I would like to get up with a little bit more oomph than the way I get up. You see what I'm saying? So again, I have to eliminate some of the things that I've been eating, because some of those things can make you sluggish. So, you know, the healthier lifestyle, going to bed a little earlier, rising up a little earlier. These are things that I would love to see improve in my life for 2023. So one more thing I want to say for 2023, another one of my goals is I just don't want to waste any time this year. I don't want to deal with nothing that wastes my time. I've always been like that though, kind of, sort of, but I think I'm going to turn it up a notch for 2023 and just don't deal with things that waste my time and do more of the things that makes me happy. I know I have to do a little bit more with getting out of the house, because girlfriend, your girl want to be married one day. Your girl want to, you know what, y'all, I can say that I truly believe that I want to probably even start dating this year, like dating and actually going out with people. You know, I do have some people that I follow. They're very older men. They're very mature, and they are married, and they give relationship advice. And one thing he was like, "Good baby, you want to be married? You got to come out of that house, honey, okay?" It's going to be a slim chance if you're going to get married by staying in that house. Nobody can see you in the house. You got to come outside. You know, so yeah, I think I need to come out a little bit more, because I come out and do the normal things that every woman do. Y'all already know. We in TJ Maxx, girl. We in Marshalls. We outside. We in you know, Home Goods, and we at Trader Joe's, and we at the grocery stores and the bookstores, etc. But I don't know. Maybe these are just not the avenue where the guys speak. I don't know where they at. But I know one thing. Gwendolyn ain't going to no bars, okay? I don't do bars and stuff like that. I don't want to pick nobody up from no bar, okay? But anyway, yeah, I just want to improve my relationships this year. I think I need to get out more. I would even consider dating this year. and all of those good things, you know, just that good energy, you know, I want it for 2023. Last but not least, I want to get back to the old way that I used to be with God. I feel like as a woman, we get so busy, we get so caught up with everything. We got, you know, trying to work, trying to take care of the children. We got, you know, school meetings and grocery shopping and cooking and dinner and cleaning the house. I mean, we do so much stuff, and sometimes the whole day has passed and you're completely burnt out, and it's like, hello. We got to keep this communication going with the Creator, okay? Because He makes all things possible for us in the first place. So yeah, I don't want God to dwindle out of my life. I want to make sure I keep up the pace with that relationship, starting in the morning and then when I lay my head down to go to bed. I do pray all the time. I'm just constantly talking to God throughout the day as I'm ripping and running. But I mean, like, a stand still and take a moment, take some real time that's dedicated and give it to God. Not on the run God, like, okay God, okay, this is it. You know, I'm like that. I'm talking to Him on a consistent basis, yes, but like that sit down and let's talk about it moment. Like, I think I need more of that for 2023. So that's going to conclude my list that I want to share. Of course, I did make me a vision board. I have a whole vision board put up on my laptop computer, so when I'm turning on my computer every day, I'm looking right at my vision, because y'all know God did say without the vision people perish. You do need a vision, baby. You should have some type of vision, something that could give you clarity of where you're trying to go throughout the entire year, and having it visible for you to see it on a consistent basis will help you run towards it and do what you have to do for the new year. And so I just want to thank God for all of the trials and tribulations that He has seen me through. I want to thank Him for the blessings that is coming in 2023. And I want to thank Him for you guys. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for clicking on this video. I appreciate you so much. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I hope your 2023 is going to be absolutely amazing. I speak blessings over your life, and I will see you guys on the next video. Have an amazing day.